There we go. Things that are in my neighborhood, I can communicate it with the word there is and there are. There is and there are. Okay? The expression there is expression for existence. In my neighborhood, there is a shopping mall. There is a supermarket. And plural, there are a lot of taco stands. There are a lot of taco restaurants. Do you understand? Is comprehension or no comprehension?
Yes, sure. Describe our neighborhood.
Describing our neighborhood, exactly.
Okay.
Precisely.
Okay.
Using expression there is and there are. There we go. Ta-da. Neighborhood. There is for singular existence. There are for plural existence. So let's ask and let's begin the practice. Okay? If you need vocabulary, you have vocabulary here. Okay? There is vocabulary right here. So let's go. One. Bren, tell me two things that exist in your neighborhood using there is and there are.
Okay. In my neighborhood, there are school.
There are school. There are singular or there
Plural.
singular or plural? Plural. So schools.
There are two. There are no.
Okay.
There are 5 schools.
School plural pronunciation?
Schools.
Exactly. That's correct. There are 5 schools. Good.
There is a hospital. There is station. How do you say? Estación de transporte o transporte?
Perfect. But what is specific transportation? It is taxi, bus, what?
Taxi.
Taxi. Okay, so you say taxi station.
Okay. There is taxi station.
Oh, countable. There is?
There are.
No, countable.
No, there is.
Countable.
There is.
Yes, there is singular. Countable.
There is a.
Yes.
Taxi station.
Excellent. That's correct. There is a taxi station. Much better. Good. Write these 3 examples in WhatsApp, please.
Okay.
Janice, how about your neighborhood? What is there in your neighborhood?
And there is a station subway.
There is a station subway, Spanglish. Descriptions
station.
first. Exactly. All the time.
There is a station subway. Subway station, sorry.
One more time. What is there?
There is a subway station.
Okay. There is a subway station. Continue.
There are many schools. There are many many, how do you say, puestos de comida?
Perfect. The word is here. You have the word. Oh, it's not here. No, it's not here. The word is
Stands? Stands, maybe stands.
exactly. Stand is the word. Stand.
Mm.
What type of stands?
There are stands, and there are food stands.
Exactly. There are food stands. Mhm. Good. Good, good, good. Yes, perfect. There are food stands. There are a lot of locations, you know. And we use for positive, we use there is and there are. Right? For negative, we are going to use the negative for is, isn't. The negative for are, aren't. And then we are going to use the word any. The word any is a word to talk about negative existence. Okay? So in my neighborhood, there isn't negative any buildings. In my neighborhood, there isn't any buildings. You see? There are houses, but not buildings. What about you, Bren? What is there not any? Bren, can you hear me?
Sorry. In my neighborhood, there are not any post office.
Post office. Good. But if you say post office, you need to speak singular. Verb to be.
There is.
Negative.
There is not any post office.
Perfect. Much better. Mhm. If you use singular, it's better to use there is not any. All right. Normally negatives are singular. Normally negatives are singular. There isn't any station. There isn't any uh, coffee shop, but it's singular for negatives. The negative plural is not common. Possible, but not common.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
Janice, what is there not any in your neighborhood?
Mm, in my neighborhood, there is not any supermarket.
There is not any supermarket. Okay, that's interesting. That's it. Very good. Copy those examples in WhatsApp. Action. Spelling, Janice. Check your spelling. Much better. Much better. Good. There is not any post office. Good. There is not any supermarket. Perfect. That's it. You understand. So there is very, very useful expression, super necessary for a normal conversation. There is, there are, etc. Okay. Now, if you want to ask a question, we are going to use any. Any is for questions. Okay. Let me there. Any is for questions. Okay. So in this case, please read this information, Janice.
In this case, the word any doesn't mean zero. It's an expression to help you understand possible.
Oh, to help who?
To help you.
To help who?
To help us.
Yes, eliminate use.
It's an expression to help us understand possible existence.
Existence, very good. Are you sick,
Yes.
Janice?
Yes.
No, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yes, exactly. Like, check this out. In the previous, in the negative expression, here, in the negative expression, the word any is similar to zero. There are not any, Brenda said, post office, right? There is not any post office. Any is negative, and any is similar to zero. Do you agree?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, in this case, any is not similar to zero. Any is in the question, is necessary for the question. Okay. Of course, questions for existence. Are there any coffee shops near your house? Is there any supermarket in your neighborhood? The word any is necessary for existence, for questions about existence. Why? Because hashtag English. Okay? Practice. Question. Bren, ask a question to Janice about her neighborhood,
Okay.
about her house.
Janice, is there any building in your neighborhood?
Good. Repeat.
Is there um, is there any building in your neighborhood?
Good. Is there any building in your neighborhood? Good. Excellent question. Janice, Bren, copy in the WhatsApp, and Janice answer.
No, there is not any building in my neighborhood.
Perfect. Excellent conversation. Copy that in WhatsApp, please. Perfect. Janice, question blank.
Is there any cinema in your neighborhood?
There is not any cinema in my neighborhood.
Perfect. Perfect. Copy that. Perfect, girls. Good, good, good. Perfect. Now you have this information, right? We are talking about your neighborhood. We are talking about locations, etc., etc., etc. Here is the interesting part. Let's change the conversation to food. Okay? Eliminate the neighborhood. Let's now think about your kitchen. Think about your refrigerator. Think about your refrigerator. Think about your grocery. Do you remember what's grocery?
No, sorry.
Okay, grocery. Open glossary. Grocery. Despensa.
Sí. Okay.
Grocery despensa. Think about your grocery. Because now we are going to talk about food.
Okay. Thank you.
Right? So thinking about food, we are going to learn quantifiers. What are quantifiers? We have expressions, for example, a lot of, expressions like many, much, some, etc. These words are necessary for the contability and existence. There are a lot of, there are many, there are much, there is much, sorry, there are some, there is some, etc. The combination is very, very, very important. Okay? So quantifiers are words that indicate the quantity of the things. Right? Quantifiers are words that indicate the quantity of the things. Do you agree? So,
Yes, teacher.
let's think about the ducks. Okay? Think about the ducks. What is the quantifier that we use for ducks? Which quantifier do we use about ducks? How many ducks do you see here?
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But quantifier is not similar to quantity. Okay? No, no, no.
Okay.
Don't count. No, no. No.
Many?
Quantifier means
Many?
description. Excellent. The word is many. No, no, no. Many. The word is many because you can count. The word many is used
Okay.
when you are talking about countable things. We have two different nouns, countable and uncountable. It's incorrect. Look at over here. It's incorrect to say there are many ducks. No, it's incorrect to say much. Sorry. There are much ducks. In Spanish, the word is muchos, no? But the word muchos is not equivalent to the word much. Sounds similar, but it's not the same. The word should be countable. For countable nouns, we have words, for example, many, a, an, a few, etc. For non-countable nouns, we have other words, for example, much, for example, a little, etc. We are going to learn the difference. Here we are. Please screenshot the quantifiers for countable nouns and the quantifiers for non-countable nouns. There are two independent lists. Okay. Screenshot and tell me when you are ready.
Ready, teacher.
Ready? Cool. So we have quantifiers, right? Let's build examples about things in your kitchen. And if you have any question, vocabulary questions, I can give it to you on the dictionary. Okay? So let's begin with quantifiers for countable nouns. Janice, tell me something you have in your refrigerator, but it's only one. What is there in your refrigerator, but only one?
Mm, in my ref in my in my refrigerator, there is milk.
There
There is a
is milk. Incorrect. Milk is not countable.
Wow.
Give me countable things.
Mm,
Maybe not in your refrigerator. Maybe. What about in your kitchen? What is there in your kitchen?
there is banana.
Only
Only
one?
banana. Yes.
Okay. Where?
In my kitchen.
Complete idea.
There is a banana in my kitchen.
Excellent. Good. There's a banana in my kitchen. Good. Good. Put it in your WhatsApp and let's go with Bren. Tell me something that there is only one.
In my kitchen, there is stuff.
A stove. Exactly. Yes, I was thinking about maybe not food, but parts of your kitchen, a stove, a refrigerator, a microwave oven, no?
Yes, a table.
Yes, a table, exactly. Yes, very good. Put that in WhatsApp. Good job.
Okay.
Only one. The next one, Janice. Many is similar to say a lot of. What are there many in your kitchen?
There are many. There are many. I don't know. There are many bread.
Bread is non-countable.
Ah.
Exactly. We need a countable thing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There are many.
Yes.
Cereal.
Cereal is non-countable. Again. Another thing.
Many cups.
Okay. Yes. Pronunciation.
Cups.
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 Cup.
Complete idea.
There are many cups.
Excellent. There are many cups. Good job. Where?
In my kitchen.
In your kitchen. Copy that in WhatsApp. Bren, how about you? What are there many?
There are in my kitchen. There are many dishes.
There are many dishes. Good job. Good job. Put that in WhatsApp. Janice. Pronunciation. A few.
A few.
Yes, a few is similar to say a small number. A very, very small number. Maybe one, maybe two, a few bananas, maybe one, maybe two, a few lemons.
Okay.
Right? What are there? A few in your kitchen.
There are a few tomatoes in my kitchen.
Fantastic. There are a few tomatoes in your kitchen. Perfect. Take a note. There are a few tomatoes in your kitchen. And you, Brent, what are there a few?
There are there are a few potatoes.
Where? Be more specific. Where?
There are a few potatoes in my kitchen.
Excellent, girl. Very good. Copy that. Let's go with several. Everybody pronunciation. Several.
Several.
Several. Several is similar to some. Several. Similar to some. Algunos. Mhm. Tell me about your kitchen. Janice.
Um, how do you say zanahorias?
Zanahorias. Carrot.
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 Okay. There are several carrots
Yeah. There are several carrots. Where?
in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Okay, give me more information. Eliminate the kitchen, in the refrigerator, in the on the bar, in the vegetable drawer, whatever. Tell me more. More creative. Okay. So in this moment, cancel the kitchen. Different information. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bren, what are there several in your house?
There are several onion in my refrigerator.
Nice.
No?
Onion, singular or plural?
Onions.
Onion, plural?
Onions.
Yes. Again.
There are
Aha.
several.
And pronunciation.
There are
Before you continue.
There are
Yeah,
several.
yeah.
No, there are. Okay. There are several onions in my refrigerator.
Pronunciation?
Right?
Let me.
Refry.
Okay. Don't guess. Don't guess. Don't
Qué
guess.
complicado.
Yes. Mejor in my kitchen, dice.
In my kitchen.
Brenda, no. Very bad.
In my house, teacher.
In my house. Ay. Very bad. Just a second. Oh no, it's not working. Okay. Uh-huh. Mhm, mhm. Mhm. Perfect. Pronunciation. This.
J. J.
Exactly.
J.
G.
J.
Correct. Refree.
G. Refri. Refrigerator.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Refrigerator.
Perfect. Good job.
Refrigerator.
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 Excellent. Again, complete idea.
There are several onions in my refrigerator.
Mhm. Good job. Good
Eh,
job. Copy that on WhatsApp. Let's go to Janice. Tell me, Janice, a couple of. This means two.
Mhm. What is the meaning?
Two. A couple of
Ah.
is similar to two. Couple es pareja, par. So a couple of, there are two.
Mm, mm, mm. There is a, a couple of dishes
Yes. Good.
for
Where?
for my boyfriend and me.
Okay, very nice. Excellent. For my boyfriend and me. Good job. Very good. Copy that in WhatsApp. Perfect, perfect. Bren, what is there a couple of?
There are a couple of
Again, pronunciation there.
couple of
Pronunciation. Couple.
couple
Purple. Excellent.
couple of. There
Yeah.
are a couple of um armchair.
Good. Correct. Armchair, plural.
Armchairs.
Excellent. Almost. Almost there. Oh, almost there.
Chair.
Chair.
The word is chair, not chair.
Chair. Chair. No.
Chair.
Chair
Armchair.
and chair. Armchair. There are a couple of
Yes.
chair.
Armchairs.
Armchair.
Plural chairs.
There are a couple of armchair.
Chairs, plural, Bren.
Chair.
Jesus
Chairs.
Christ. Excellent.
Chair.
Again.
There are a couple of chairs. Chairs and chairs and
Where? Where? Where?
in my house, in my home.
Excellent. Hallelujah. At home. Not eliminate in my home. At home. The
At
correct
home.
expression is at home.
At home. Okay. At home.
Yes.
There are a couple of
Correct.
chairs at home.
Perfect. Copy that in WhatsApp. And very good. Very good. Very good. We finished for today, girls. Okay? You have to go to work. So we are going to continue tomorrow with the rest of the information. We need to practice non-countable and the difference. Okay? Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Not teacher.
Excellent, girls. Very good job. Excellent practice. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
See you.
See you later, girls.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
Hey, bye.
Bye.